Alrighty, I've had some issues with the Smith & Wesson 43C that I bought. It's not working on 2 of the 8 charge holes in the cylinder. However, the 351C that I bought is working like a charm. So we're going to christen it with its first drill. We're going to shoot the Hardwired Tactical Advanced Super Snubby test. So 10 yards, 5 yards, 3 yards. We're going to be drawing from the pocket and firing 5 rounds at each distance. I believe, I don't have it right in front of me because I haven't shot this drill in a bit, but it's 8 seconds, 5 seconds, 3.5 seconds at each distance. Since I'm doing the advanced version, I'm going to begin with my hand on the gun in the pocket. And yeah, this gun's got really good sights for a J-frame. Not as good as the newer, the Ultimate Carry guns, but this is a 22 Magnum, so I kind of get the trade-off of a little bit more capacity and all of that. Sights are still really good. They're better than my regular Airwaids, better than my old Model 36. So yeah, after every string of fire, we're going to reload, reholster, and then go down range and take a look at the target. So we'll see how we do here, starting on beep. And admittedly, this gun doesn't love to extract super easily, but that's just the way it goes. And I will say, 22 Magnum's not a super hot round, but this gun is surprisingly snappy. It's not like uncomfortably snappy, but the little bit of weight difference that we have in the gun compared to I'm used to when loaded, like a 442 or 642 is about 17.5 ounces. So it's just a little strange to me that it's like so much snap. You realize like this gun weighs 11.5 ounces, and then when you put the bullets in there, it only weighs 12.5 ounces. So it do be like that. We shot that in 551. I was a fair bit more deliberate there. I wanted to get really good hits, especially at this distance. The 2 hits I have here that are a little wonky, the one that's high, one that's to the left. A part of that's going to be the trigger press, but also just the sights are really good on this gun, but I'm kind of getting used to where they should be hitting, right? So we're down. I'm going to mark here, and those are previous ones. So we are at 46 points for 10, and I'm going to be marking the distances here. And again, we did that in 551 from the pocket. And I'm using the Borai Eagle holsters that I've had for a while. You can't buy these anymore because the guy that made them no longer exists. So there's a long story there. You've got Google in front of you. You can figure it out. We're here at 5 yards. And again, I believe I have about a 5-second part time. I'm not worried about getting too close to the part time. So starting on beep here. Again, this gun does not love to extract casings. I haven't lubricated it or anything since I bought it. I literally put bullets in it, threw it in a holster, and said, let's start shooting this gun. And after the 43C's issues, I'm kind of happy that I was so quick to say, you know what, let's shoot the gun that works today and figure out the 43C when I'm at home. So, back into the holster back into the pocket. That was 362. And all my hits are here in the black. I'm down, let's see. Okay, so I have 1, 2, and then 2 in the X-ring. So one that cut the line there in the 10. This one's hard to see, but it's right there. And then 1, 2, and the 9. Let me mark here. It's funny. The best scores I've put up with this drill were with my LCR 22 that I shot last year. That gun's very easy to shoot, but one of my only gripes with it is that the sights were better than a lot of the J-frames I've shot. But because of the fact that on that gun, it's part polymer, part aluminum for the frame, you had a weird bit where it was plastic meeting aluminum for the rear sight, and it made it very easy to kind of screw around and get like the wrong elevation. This gun, I'm kind of just bisecting the front sight in half, just cutting it right down the middle horizontally, and I'm doing really well with the elevation here, so I can't complain. So we're here at 3 yards. We have 3.5 seconds to draw and fire the gun. We did that last string of fire 362 at 5 yards. I'm not too concerned about it here. So, starting on beep. Whoop. And I'm going to not reload the gun here. I'm just going to put it back in the holster, put it back in the pocket. I'm all out of 22 Magnum on my person right now. Done in 290. And all of our hits are either in the 10 or the X-ring there. So, 50. Let's see, we're down 6 points, so a 144. at a 150. So I don't believe that's my highest score I've shot with this gun. However, I do believe it's very close to what I was doing with the LCR, and the fact that I've put less than 50 rounds through this gun today is kind of impressive. The trigger is very much a J-frame, which is something I like so far, and the sights are really good for what they are. It's just that the gun, it's almost like if you've been lifting heavier weights and then you go back to lighter weights, it feels weird. I've been shooting my 442 and then my Model 36 a fair bit, which are both 38 guns. And obviously those guns are going to be snappier because you've got a lot more projectile and energy and velocity. I guess not velocity, but energy coming out of the gun. So this, it feels weird because it's like, it's not softer shooting necessarily, but it's easier to shoot because it is softer shooting. It just, the perceived recoil is not that much different than like a 38 with like wad cutters to me. But I'll take a 144 out of 150 for the Hardwired Tactical Super Snubby drill. So thanks for watching.